saw, the way that you look now is all unknown. Yeah, it's all unknown.
Anyway, that breakfast they tough. Christy V Jamaica, yes. The breakfast there, the recipe there, it tough. Yes. Anyway, oh, where's my manners? Viewers and subscribers, welcome. Today is a blessed day. You know how everybody always talking about come to the front of the class? This person, I am going to call him. He's not here to come to the front of the class. He is here as a guest speaker. But before he comes up, without any further ado, I am going to just introduce this person. So today I am going to say, Mr. Prince, affectionately known as Narry, welcome. Firm handshake, sir. Firm handshake. Welcome. Anyway, have a seat right beside me right there because your time is coming up really soon where you will be addressing everybody who is out here. Anyway, people, viewers and subscribers, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, if you have not liked the video as yet, now is the time to do so. Oh, okay. You know, I am one of those persons who love to sit back and observe before I make any sound. And you know, I'm going to be honest with you, I am happy that I did that, you know. Because Mr. Prince, when you came out and you showed your face, I was still looking. But when I look a bit closer, Mr. Prince, and I saw that you took the stand and I saw how you delivered yourself and I heard the things that you said, I was moved. And I was like, yes, this is what we want to hear. This is a man of standard. This is somebody who is not afraid to speak up. So, Mr. Prince, salute to you, sir. Welcome. You are in good company because you see that lady who is beside you, AK, yes, she will roll for you. I will have you know, she is the person who knows how to persevere. And when you are beside her, both of you working together, it can only amount to good. But we are not talking about that. This is about you, Mr. Narry. We are going to still call you affectionately Mr. Narry every now and then. I'm going to be honest with you. At first, when I was listening to this saga, because I'm going to call it a saga, you know. When I was listening to it at first, I was like, But if you look into it, the child is in a different country and the child has been living with his mom. So I was thinking, could it be that Mr. Narry is going to take away the child? What if this child is the mother's only child? Oh my gosh. So I started thinking as a mother, could it be that there are things that we out here did not know? And I was thinking, no, sir, no mother not going to agree to that. Nobody is not going to agree to that because after all, you cannot take a bus, you cannot take a car and to say, I'm going back for my child. No, this is not right. And as a matter of fact, you have heard of cases where children migrate and they meet disadvantage. And I was thinking, oh my gosh. But then you spoke. Mr. Prince. Then you spoke and I realized that, oh my gosh. I realized that you have been doing the right thing all along. And I realized that, okay, if we were just listening to the bitter baby mother and you did not come forth and speak your truth, we would all, not all, But some of us would be thinking, could it be that he is really a deadbeat? But when I sat back and I looked in your face and I see the passion, I saw the passion in your eyes and I realized how fluently you were speaking. Then I was thinking, no, 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 no. This is a case of a really bitter baby mother. Let me tell you something. There are some of us, who will always want our children to be better than us. There are some of us who would really want our children to experience things that we did not experience in childhood. And then there are some of us who would say, I don't care. I don't care. It is all about me. It's all about what I'm going through. I am going to use this child as a weapon. And there are too many of us, too many cases that we have heard of like this. Because let me tell you, Mr. Narry, let me tell you, Mr. Prince, not many people would make a second trip. A second trip within the space of a week. Because we know that finding plain fear is not cheap. And when I saw and when I listened and I heard that you made the trip in the space of a week, when I heard that you went to the judge to get some emergency hearing, then I know this was not an ordinary man. This was not a man who was thinking about any ex. This was a man who wanted to have a relationship with his child, a man who was being denied of the right. When I heard that there was joint custody, then I was thinking, oh, but if there's joint custody and if it has been laid out to say, look, if I'm coming for the child, I must give you 7 days notice. I have given it, but still there's a problem. Not just that there is a problem, but bitter baby mother came on the internet and she has been spewing, and then we realize they were all lies. Bitter baby mother, look, it's not about you. Yes, we have experienced things in life, but look, give your son, if that's the case, give him the chance to experience things that you only dreamt of. Give him the chance to say, yes, my mom tried. Yes, my dad tried. Yes, I can say that I enjoyed my childhood. Not for him to grow up thinking, oh, my dad did not care. My dad left me. My dad is not even communicating with me. I do not know anybody on that side. Baby mother, think for a minute. It's not about you. Children grow up. You don't want your child to grow up and be regretting anything. Do remember that these children, they are smart. You are not the first baby mother to have someone, you get pregnant for somebody and you realize that you will not be spending the rest of your life with that person. You're not the first baby mother to think that what you found was forever. What you found was someone who was going to walk down the aisle with you, only to find that things did not work out. Baby mother. Yes, men will come and go, women will come and go, but that child is there. You are entrusted with this child to love. You're entrusted with this child to take care of, to ensure that things that are done in the interest of the child. And then I look, if the child had spent time already with the dad and there is joint custody, what is the problem? Baby mother, what is the problem? Are you using that child as a weapon? Are you using that child as your breadbasket? What is it? What are you afraid to lose? Because if it has been done before, the judge has ruled already, and still emergency hearings still have to be taking place. Are you trying to ensure that this man spends the last Or are you trying? Are you hoping that he will finally give up so that you can run with the narrative of a deadbeat dad? Mr. Prince, you're on the right track. And I do agree. We have heard of so many cases. Yes, there are men who want to tell their story. And if you can use your platform to spread that awareness, then I'm sure that many untold stories will now come to the forefront. So yes, the gap is there. The gap is there. And now people will get the opportunity to spread, to share their stories. We have been hearing about you for so long. But now we are hearing from you. And what we are hearing from you is good. Yes, you use a certain strategy to get the attention. And everybody is now paying attention. And we like what we heard. What am I here to say? I'm saying continue, keep up the good work. I'm saying don't get distracted. Your mission is there. I'm hearing some people say, oh, let the child stay until he's 18. I say, fight on. I say, look, you don't want to hear when the child turns 18, to hear from him, my life was not good. I wish you were there. I always say, no parent who is a good parent, and perhaps that's what you are going through. That when you sit around the table and you're having your meal, you are thinking, what about my son? What is my son eating? Does my son even have a meal for today? Baby mother, think about that. It's not about you. You have lived your life. You have gone through your childhood. Allow your son to experience. Get your son to experience both sides. Yes, you probably are afraid that the son will fall in love and perhaps start talking too much about his dad. Let me tell you, lady, a son, children, they need both the mother and the father. And look, it is normal for a son to emulate his dad. It is normal for a son to start talking so much about his dad, and for you to perhaps be thinking, what about me? Why is it that I was the one who took care of you, who wiped your butt, who got to experience your first move, your first walk, but still you are only talking about your dad? Baby mother, look, it is the norm. Get comfortable with it. Love your son to the extent where you are able to say, okay, I know that I have done my part. So whether or not he talks about me, I know that I have been here and I have taken care of him the best that I can. But now I want him. I want him to experience, and please give him the chance, give him the opportunity to experience other stuff. You don't want police visiting you over these. Come on, lady. It is warranted. The man wants to see his child. The man wants to spend time with his child. Allow your son to experience that. Allow your son to experience that. His love for you will never disappear. If he can go to America, if he can go to travel to other countries, remember that most times when these children go, even on holidays, do you know that when they come back with a suitcase of clothes? Remember, everything is taken care of. Lady, do you really want to deprive your son of that? Do you want your son to be the breadwinner? Because your son should not be the breadwinner. You should not depend on what you are getting for the child. And I'm only saying that. I'm not saying that that's what is happening. I'm saying be mindful. Be mindful. Think about your son. Right? Mr. Prince, it is your time to take the stand, sir. Do it with grace. Do it with power. Do it in a way that motivates. We love what we are hearing, and a lot of people are now paying attention. You have gotten our attention. Now the stage is yours, sir.